two movies, right? We actually have three movies published,
これも多分次に移っ
only two
て
because
ます
they're
か
very
ね。バトルランブル、デジモンランブルアリーナ2ってなってるの
Did
で、
you play this game, DBK?
I did, yeah. Two, in my opinion, is a little bit harder than one because, as you saw in one, there's more pits that are easy to manipulate because you can kind of spawn camped areas. So you know where the enemy is going to spawn. So you can go up there and try and do some strategies. That flip kick you did though was insane. Like that is the only way I think to do that is in task. 'Cause that was I mean my mind was blown. It was so good.
これがまあ動画時間9分24分、ちょっとさっきよりはまあ20秒ちょい長いぐらいの
that they actually
期
have players
間で
that、
まあ8分3秒
consistently do the
97。
perfect juggle.
No,
It's-
no, no, no.
いや、
It's amazing. And
タイム的にはさっきよりは
Kuyamono and other
短い。
inmates, they do it all by hand. I have no idea how to do it.
No, they're using
で、この
controllers
続
or
編も
something like that's
大体スマブラです。
You can do 2 loops maybe, and then after the third loop, the characters fall faster. So you have, I think you have like 1 frame, right? 1 or 2 frames to do the other flip kick and continue that with Renamon. Like it is not easy to do at all. And it's not one of the, and Rumble Arena, you can't like buffer the input if I'm not incorrect about that, right?
Yeah.
So you have to do it you have to do the input frame perfectly.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable work.
Actually,
if
I
people
think I'm
can do
going
that.
to start with the other movie, which does not feature the unlockable character. So
Okay,
again,
that's probably good. Yeah.
it's important to reinforce this concept. In TAS videos, they separate movies by having a pre-made save file with
Mhm.
unlockables and not having any save file at all. So there's always this distinction of, can I reproduce this TAS movie file without a save file or not? Because it changes what is available in the game, and it could change RNG as well. So they created separate
Mhm.
categories. Some speedruns don't use this concept, so I'm explaining to show why it's different from a normal speedrun. So we're going to start with the hardest path, no unlockables, no save file of Digimon Rumble Arena 2 on the game. Damn, I played a
はい、
lot.
まあという
like
こと
this
で、
as this movie happened.
デジモンバトルクロニクルですかね、日本語タイトルだと。
Rumble Arena 2. Select your
So I put
またもろもろ懐かしい面々が見えましたけど、
the TAS movies, right? But this movie also takes the hardest path, which is going up on the arcade ladder, right? If you go down, the
ガルモンと
fights
ピヨ
are
モン、
shorter, the stages are a little bit easier. So
ガブモンか、ガブモンと
because he's
ピヨモン、
the starter character that has the damage over time glitch. You're going to see this glitch right now. Normally, the flamethrower attack is really weak.
KO
But
あ
when you,
これは残機制なのか。体力ゲージと残機があって、それ削り切ったら トックが減ってく。
right? So this is what I'm showing off here.
over. You win. I won.
This glitch is also more prevalent with some other Digivolutions, but I decided to choose the character that does the glitch a little weaker than the counterparts.
Can you explain the
But,
flamethrower a little bit more? Like how you even get that to come out? Like is that can a human do that?
Yes.
右端の子知らないんですけど、何もさんですかこれ。
So what you're seeing here is that I do the up B attack, right? And sometimes the up B attack causes the extended knockdown, which is a knockdown you cannot get out of, and this is random. And because it's random, it's a huge problem, because the attack on itself normally would not be a combo. It would not be a combo starter, but because I manipulated the
Teamers
enemy
の子なんか
to
な
stay knocked down, it's working. In this stage, I abuse less of the glitch and a lot more of just jabbing the opponent back into the lava, right? I like the stages a lot more in this game.
Yeah, I like this stuff, but they're less cheap.
Yeah.
In theory.
And I also like
ちょっとテイルもちょっともうちょっと CD ちょっと太くなっちゃったか
Being able to play 4 players is great.
I agree. Like a lot of the characters also are stronger in like their base form. Like you have like projectiles, and you can do actually like. What's the stun percent chance normally like on the up the
アグモンとコマモンとガブモンとテイルモンなんて、アドベンチャーの主役デーモンたちですね。
What's the percent for that?
Oh, it's not clear at all. It's very random. For example, right now I got an item that automatically does the knockdown I need for the damage over time glitch. That's exactly why I
この中だと成長段階的には、まあ、テイルモンが1段階 上なんですけど。
That's why I managed to damage over time glitch 3 enemies at the same time.
Over. You win. I won.
It's so fast. Yeah, it's weird because in this Taz movie, it feels like Gabumon is like broken, right? Because the flamethrower does so much damage, but in normal gameplay, it's horrible. It's the worst move of all.
とパルモン、V モン、そしてテントモンですね。はい。
Yeah, I'm glad that you did a task for this game, because you're talking about underplayed game. This one is far less played. Oh, this stage. Oh no.
There weren't many opportunities for the damage over time glitch here, so I decided to show off the strategy. For example, this bomb hurts, but it also causes a lot of damage, so I was using it. I couldn't get the...
アイコン見るとガルルモンに進化できますよみたいなね、見えますけど、そうする必要がないのかな。
walls and objects to hit in the process, so it wasn't really worth it.
You win. I won.
You won.
So bumping the walls basically gets rid of the.
ああ、進化演出が長くて、時間的にロスになる可能性があると。それはその説ありますね。
Even if you get the extended knockdown, because in some parts of that last stage, you could see that the enemy fell with the head tilted.
タッチから出てくるこの上の子何なんだろう。誰オリジナルかな。全然見覚えがない。
But it wasn't usable because the enemy was falling fast. It was basically that. And here I'm more like manipulating the enemies in the stage. My God.
Oh, not like this.
どういう
It's Royal Rumble here.
Oh wow.
投げて、ああ、
he
まあ
wouldn't
まあ
have
そうなり
jumped
ますよ
if
ね。
he didn't hit the head on the wall. That was very specific. I love that stage, by the way. Oh, the boss finally. Oh, so this is Malo Miochusmon, very famous enemy in
誰
the series. I believe he's like in season 1 or season 2, I don't know.
Ready, rumble!
My god.
Takes the lead.
Yeah, the final match is basically this.
羽生えてるじゃないですか。その羽は何のためについとるんですか。
You got a high score.
Well, so that's it for Gabumon. The other character is a lot more crazy. It's a boss character, so I think it's gonna be
あ、もうムービーエンドですか、これ。
more interesting and
あ、
weird.
7分50分。あ。で、ガブモンが優勝しておしまいと、さっきのラスボスっぽいの何者だったんだろ
Check
う。
it out. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna watch the last Tasmo, which is also done on the hardest path, but with an unlockable character, which is a boss character. And this boss character, I believe, is like one of the most interesting characters in platform fighter. We're going to see why very soon, so I'm not spoiled. Do you know what the character is, by the way?
Is it? Well, there's a lot of cheap boss characters in this game, so I'm wondering which one you're talking about. You said it's an interesting one.
Yeah, it
もっと終わりかと思ったんですけど、また別の動画見せてくれる感じですか。
Digimon Rumble Arena 2. Select your
I wonder who it is. Can you see who it is?
I couldn't see. No.
Yeah, it was too fast. It's Duskmon.
Eh?
Duskmon. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, Duskmon is really fast, but
誰これ。
now I'm curious what kind of
Yeah.
combo you're gonna pull off here.
I think you're gonna like it a lot. You know Fox from Smash Brothers?
Oh,
ああ、これは明らかに強キャラですわ。
You can do a small jump and cancel it really fast into the teleport. And the teleport does damage going in and out. So you can like continuously teleport by doing very small jumps.
あ、これバンデモンもしかして。
The teleport is random, by the way. I do not control where the teleport goes.
ダスクモン
It usually
ダ
tracks an
ス
enemy
ダスクモ
or
ン。
it
あ、フロンティア。
is
あ
far from all enemies.
フロ
Depends on the frame I use.
なるほど、フロンティア
And I know it sounds completely
見てないのから見てない作品から出てきてしまった。これは確かにさすがに覚えてない。
I more or less have to take what I can get, in the sense that sometimes the teleport is extremely useful. It could literally
アドベンチャーのラスボスがアポカリモンで、02がベリアルバンデモンが、テイマーズはちょっとわかんない。最後まで見れてない。っていう、まあ、履修状況なんで。
So I'm being lucky that the RNG is favorable to put
あ、でもバンデモンこんなところにも顔出すんですね。
damage over time gauge there.
アニメのね、無印の方でも結構ベノムバンデモン、もともとバンデモン、完全体のバンデモンがあって、それがまあちょっと獣の時間になると進化するみたいなものでね、強い力を得るみたいな設定からベノムバンデモンに進化して、まあ、ウ
Yeah.
ォーグレーモンに倒されてたんですけど、
You can basically press one right after the other. It's very simple. No, you can do it on real time. It's not a problem at all.
02にも出てくるんかいってこう当時は思った記憶ありますが、
where it goes, right?
Oh yeah, but if you're playing 1 versus 1, there's a huge
で、助かります。本当にキャットラン入者の方たくさんいらっしゃるので。
right? The only problem is when you're playing on a stage that has a hit.
で、オレンジのなんか猿っぽい子もうフロンティア猿の子。なるほど。
I have a hard time watching this movie actually. I lose track of the
Yeah,
character.
you can't follow what's going on sometimes.
I have killed myself a bunch of times with this character. It's very funny.
Player 4 has no more lives.
あ、オメガ。あれちょっと待って、今この進化、今のは、オメガもん、ちらっと見えた気がしたんですけど。
Oh, I hated that the Digimon digivolved there. If I'm not doing the teleport faster, is because it's going to send me somewhere.
ちょっと時間かかってるから進化しちゃってんのかな。
Okay.
You win. I
It could be extremely fast if it was very cooperative, but unfortunately, it does not cooperate at all. It's Duskmon. Duskmon, I believe, is from
上
season
に行くのが最短っぽいのかな。わかんないですけど。メンツは変わらずか。
Man, this stage was horrible.
一応テイルモンの進化でネフェルティモンになるらしい。ネフェルティモンになってからエンジェウーモンになる。2回進化しないといけない。が、今進化できそうですけど、テイルモン。あ、もうネフェルティモンになってるな。ネフェルティモンになってて、これで頑張って進化できれば、できなかった。で、トゲモンもダメだった。リニモンになれなかった。
I won.
Yeah, Duskmon also says I won, but just more seriously.
Yeah. He's mildly satisfied with it. My friends are watching the streams. Shout out to Vegas and Morango Tangi. Oh, yeah, the strategy is a little bit different here.
わあ、もう落として終わりか。これ
Because now I can chase
もう見た
him.
なこの光景、ガブモンが。これ落ちたら HP 減るとかじゃなくて一発アウトなのか。
Oh wow. Just tossed.
You win.
Not even a
The peak of
chance.
efficiency. God, I forgot about this.
Is there a reason when you toss them from that height they couldn't recover? I thought you could.
Yeah, that's the thing when I say the combo mechanics are random. Because sometimes they can recover and sometimes they just can't. And I'm not sure if it's like if they get hit.
でこれが最後ですね。ハッチも出てきた。ベリアルバンデモン。
Oh yeah, you know what's gonna happen.
フッチーすらできないので、これ投げられたら、これどういうことなんだろう。もしかして AI 固定されてるのかな。さすがに幅立ちも一切しないをちょっと。
You got a high score.
Yeah.
This was art.
Royal Rumble.
This is a great
WWE.
one. I have so many questions and not enough time, but I didn't realize
Duskmon,
that
win.
is Duskmon like normally that high tier in this game? Like, that's just unbelievable that you could just throw. Like, the throwing got me a lot because, yeah, normally when I play the game, you're usually able to get throws, but you were instantly able to throw them. It seemed like every time to work. So, yeah, I don't. At least
Yeah,
now I
the
know the
thing is,
fastest route.
it really depends on what you're thinking about. If you're thinking about like competitive, yes, the character is extremely because the worst part of it is like the fact that it's random means that you're actually not very good at playing against it because he will do the teleport and
Mhm.
it might be a fake and he might do a second. And then the worst part is like, okay, so the second actually comes over to me and I get hit. But you saw that depending of how good you are at the fast teleports, you can actually combo the teleports into itself, right? And it's
Right.
random, but you're still going to take a lot of damage because it is a very high damage move. It's a boss character. So the thing is, other characters may be more more stable, more broken, let's say, but in general, you can say that it is a really strong character that's for both competitive and for speedruns. Like I said, this category does not exist for speedruns, only for tasks because they have this distinction of the characters, right? And to be fair, the fastest route wouldn't use any of these glitches, would just knock the enemies over. We already talked a little bit
Right.
about that before, right?
Right.
Can I stop sharing the screen now?
Sure, you can stop sharing. This was fantastic. Thank you for coming and talking about this.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm so
ああ、こ
happy.
こまで
Yeah,
っ
we're
ぽいで
we're
す。
gonna make an excuse to have you again at the next
Thank you.
ASF.
もともとスケジュール
Yeah,
変
let's get a shout out
更の、時
for
に
Kusogeman.
間を埋めるためにこう
Make
入っ
sure
た
you
タイトルでは
send
あ
them
っ
your
たん
your
で、まあ
your
今度
Twitch
タ
there
ス
and
を使っ
we'll
た
shout
動
it
画
out.
の紹
I
介という
actually don't
形にはなっ
use
たんですけれども、
Twitch. I use mostly YouTube because TAS
YouTube?
movies
Okay.
are not live, right? So
Right.
it doesn't make a lot of sense. So yeah, I can share I can share the
Yeah,
the
yes.
YouTube.
I'll put it in and I'll post it. There you go. Thank you.
ま
Yeah,
あなんていう
everyone
か、
make
まあ、操作
sure
さんも
you
どの操作さんも
give
本当に自分の
follow.
走ってるタイトル、
Thank you so
作
much
品
for
元とな
coming.
る作品が好きで
Any final, closing
いっぱい
comments?
語ってる感じ
I'm
で
just
すね。
so happy that we got to show this off. I feel like you got everyone. We got
割
like
とこの温度感
a
は
lot of
他のイ
people
ベ
right
ント
now.
に
You
はな
got
い
all of us. You're like, okay,
ASF のいい
I
と
got
こだ
some
なと
secrets
は
for you, some juicy ones for Digimon Rumble.
思ってます。
This
そん
is
ななん
Rumble
か
2
一
is
つ
like I feel
の
like
RTA に対して
less
コメントする
pudding
ときの
and
熱
I
量
feel like it's more interesting.
盛り上がり方がやっぱ全然違うんですよね。こ
Yeah.
う
Shout outs to my friends who are participating in the chat. Shorty X as well. And shout outs to you guys too, because I actually didn't realize anybody watched. I'll be very honest.
誰
About
か
that.
しら、まあ、何かしらの
For
作品が
me,
好き
the
で、
games are so
誰かにはぶっ刺さっ
obscure
て、
sometimes that I keep
ガーッとコメントが書かれ
wanna
てみ
do
たいな
it,。but occasionally somebody will watch it, but not that much. To have all those viewers here on stream would be cool. Being
Very cool.
remembered as well. Very,
Well-
very thankful.
All right. Well, thank you again, and that'll be all from us.
Okay then. See you guys. Have a
もう
great weekend
今の
and
動画とい
enjoy.
うか、この欄が、まあ、普段よりもたくさんの人に売れて嬉しかったですって。
Yeah.
Where we're gonna decide. We have a couple of choices, and then we're gonna
Okay,
get back
then
to.
you
We've
were
got
getting an extra, right?
yep, and then we have sagas that's coming up, Dragon
Yes.
Ball sagas, and then we have after that we've got a couple of other big ones. We've got Beyblade X1 actually that will be coming on shortly after this. That one is definitely
Okay, that was
the
the
one
one.
that
Yeah, I'm really
Mhm.
curious about this. I've never watched. Thanks.
And then after that we'll have sagas, and then finally we'll have Slayers, and then we'll be yeah, that's like the next slot there. So anyway, that's
で、
all for us.
次以降のゲームタイトルの紹介をしてて、次どうしようかなって話してるんで、ちょっとわかんないですね。一応多少終わった後になると来るかなとちょっと思ってたんですけど、あれセイントシーヤ。すみません、こちらでも把握してないタイトルが出てきました。ちょっとこれはわからないですが、まあまあ、ここに出てる表示をそのまんま見るならば、セイントセイヤがおそらく次発られるんじゃないかと。ナルトはちょっと申し訳ないんですけど、分かれないという以外ちょっと答えられないんで、はい。まあ、一応、引き続き状況はちょっとウォッチしていくので、まあ、何かあったら、はい。またご連絡する形になるのかなと思っています。はい。それではまた次のゲームのね、準備してまいりますので、一旦失礼いたします。